Hey guys, AJ Bodie here, back with another video. Today, I want to talk about me feeling depressed because I can't hang out with my girlfriend today. I'm like, what? Yesterday I was hanging out with my girlfriend and it was good, I felt great. Now today it's like, what am I doing? Purposeless. Yesterday, we were talking about purpose and drive, right? And she was like, yeah, I would not be attracted to someone that has no drive or purpose or anything like that. I was like, really? She was like, yeah, if you don't have any, no ambition or anything, that's not attractive at all. I'd break up with the person like that. I was like, that's me. Fuck. It's not that I don't have any drive or ambition, because I do, but for what, I do not know. I guess I have a lot of drive and ambition for this channel. Not really. Somewhat. Maybe I'll get drive and ambition if you hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, that would definitely give me drive and ambition. I'm just saying, I'm telling you right now, if you guys hit the subscribe button and you and you get me to 1,000,000 subs, I guarantee you that I would have more drive and ambition than the runner-up. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below if you guys are struggling with drive and ambition and motivation and discipline to do these, or just do what you want to do with your passions and stuff. I can't remember how we got on that topic, but we were basically just talking about why she broke up with her ex and why it's super unattractive to have no drive and ambition, why it's an unattractive trait. And I agree. I 100% agree with that, actually. That's what I always think. I always break up with people that don't have any drive or ambition. When they tell me, hey, I don't know what I want to do, like this other girl, right, that I was dating a couple months ago, she told me, she was a psychology major, and she told me that she didn't even want to do that. She told me that it's not that great, I don't want to do it. She was like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. And that's just super unattractive. Even for young people, oh, it's okay if you don't know what you want to do. Yeah. But you have to be doing something. I just find that super unattractive myself. Right? But she was like, yeah, that's super unattractive. And I was like, yeah, I agree with that. And I'm literally thinking to myself, I have no drive. I have no or I don't feel like I have a purpose. I have no ambition to do anything, right? That's how I feel. But I didn't tell her that. I can't tell her that. If I tell her that, I'm fucked. She gonna leave my ass for sure. That being said, you're gonna be like, from what I'm telling you right now, you're probably gonna be like, well, this girl probably is up here and you're down here in the relationship then. I don't think so. I think I'm up here slightly and she's down here. That's what she believes. Because I always put on a facade. Dating 101 for men, put on a facade if you don't actually have all the things that you say, or all the things that men need to be in a relationship. What do I mean? For example, if you don't have any drive or ambition, just pretend like you do. If you don't have money, or if you don't have a six-pack, right? Just say you're going to the gym. Just say you're earning money or you're trying to earn money some way, right? I'm telling you right now, though, there's a difference between saying you can do something versus actually doing it. Like there is no alternative to being successful with all of your goals and achievements. If you are not physically fit, if you are not financially fit, if you are not socially fit, if you are not purpose driven, eventually they're gonna see through that. They're gonna see through that, and they're gonna break up with you. They can sense it, you know. And it's really sad because most men are like this nowadays, and they don't want to lie. I'm not lying per se. I'm more just being the better, or saying I am changing my mindset, right? So like, for example, she's like, how do you feel about this? Or how do you feel about that? Or she's like, for example, she's like, would you ever be depressed? I'm like, no, I don't see the point. I just don't have that, you know? I just don't see what depression is all about. Like, how could you be depressed? There's so much opportunity out there, right? In reality, I am probably depressed. I don't really have any drive or anything, you know? And I just don't feel like normal and shit. But when I'm with her, I'm like, no, I don't know what you mean. Sorry. And like, when I'm with her, I look so happy, right? I look like a content motherfucker who's just very like happy and shit. But when I'm like with anybody else, I'm just like fucking miserable, like. But she brings out the I guess the good parts of me. And that's because like I need to show her that I'm like not mentally ill. And she's mentally ill herself, right? So she needs to show me that. I can't show her that I am not a provider, I'm not a player, all that shit, right? And the thing is, I feel like everybody kind of has these thoughts. Like everybody has this. Like even her, she was telling me how in our early stages of dating, how she was like, are you just attracted to me for my body, or is it for my like personality? And I was like, so everybody thinks like this. And I was like, fuck me. So what girls want is like a rock, you know? They want to see if they can capsize your boat, and if they can't do that, then they'll stay with you. But if they do that, then they don't want to be with you. If they can topple your boat over, if they can get you in the water, they don't want to be with you. Unless you somehow trick them into thinking that you wanted them to capsize the boat so you could swim. Well, you always gotta one up them, you know? Even if you're just slightly above them, they will accept that. If you're slightly below them, they will not accept that. If you are right here, they may not accept that. They may not. You gotta be slightly above. Just very slightly. That's why sometimes you have to verbally abuse them. No, I'm just kidding. But you gotta make sure that you're always projecting I can do better, but I'm with you right now mentality. Like, if we break up right now, I can always get someone else. That's what you need to project. That's what you need to show them that you can actually do. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I will struggle with this for a long time until I figure it out. Until you know your purpose and what you actually want to do, And I'm not talking about faking it. I'm not talking about, oh, I work at Starbucks and I love it. I love being a manager at Starbucks. We all know you don't want to be a fucking manager at Starbucks. Fucking serving coffee to fucking arrogant white people. We know you don't want to do that. We know you want to be an entrepreneur or be a business owner or just not want to work anymore or just have a lot of money. You don't want to be a cuck to a corporate system. You want to be free. You want to have freedom. You want to work so hard. You want to achieve so much, but not for a company. You want to do it for yourself. But do what for yourself is the question. That's what we need to find out. I will always struggle with this. Right now, I'm literally telling myself, I do not want to do college. I don't want to work at a job that I fucking hate full time. I do not want to work for anybody. I want to work for myself. I do not want to be trapped out here. The thing is, and this is totally on a side note, and I'll get into another video, and I'm not going to get too far deep into this topic, but women operate on emotions and men operate on logic, right? Or more on logic. Even though that we both operate on both sometimes, women are more likely to operate on emotions. For example, for me, I'm always in my emotions. I'm always thinking mental mind games. And I am achieving nothing in the real world. For example, the social aspect of things. You could say that you go to the gym and you could wear like a muscle shirt or something. You could say that you do this and you say you do that and you sound so cool and you know how to finesse people, right? And you're worrying about how you can appear a certain way when really you don't actually have any of those things. What you really need to do, forget about what anybody thinks about you. Forget about all the social crap. Throw that shit away for right now because you are young. If you are 18 to 25, you should not be caring about what anybody thinks about you at all. You will suffer from 18 to 25 if you do this though. You need to put in the fucking hard work. I'm telling you right now, I'm not talking about like putting in the hard work for somebody else. I'm not saying put in the hard work for a company that gives you zero ROI, return on investments. I am saying put in the work on the gym. Like actually get your ass in the gym and work hard. Actually make sure you're improving. You need to actually build your muscles up to the point where you can literally say, look, I go to the gym. Not saying, oh yeah, I go to the gym. No, actually going to the gym. Then you need to actually get your money up. Saying, oh yeah, I got a couple hundred in the bank. No, you need to say, I got a couple 100,000 in my checking account. And then in my savings, I got $1 million. Oh, in the stock market, I got 10 million. Oh, what? In my Roth and 401k, I got 25 million. You're set. You're set for the rest of your life. You just hit coast fire, my boy. Now, the thing about social standards, social aspects, social exceptions, social expectations, or what you think that people want to see, forget about all of that shit, okay? If you can't perform, you can't perform. What do I mean by this? You can try and finesse all you want, right? But like I just said in my earlier videos, oh wait, hold on, this is for another topic for another day. Another topic for another day. Let me cut that shit off. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I did sternum pull-ups yesterday. My back hurts. Anyways, guys, if you want me to make that video, click the like button. Click the like button, subscribe. But back to what I'm saying is finding purpose is hard when you have so much opportunity and you're like, what the fuck? If you have so much opportunity, why would you struggle with purpose? Because you have so much. You can do anything that you possibly want in your entire life, but you don't know what to do. You could be this, you could be that, but you don't know what to choose. Because if you choose one thing and you're like, wait, what if it's not good? Then I don't want to do it. It's like, fuck. Because you could fail and you're scared of failing. So don't be afraid to fail. The thing is though, when you do fail, it's really tough to recover if you don't have a mentality that's fortified. But you can do it. You fail and you try again. Now, that being said, you're always going to fail no matter what. That's just how life is, okay? Like the girlfriend that I have right now, she may not even be my girlfriend in a month or two. Who knows? Women are just like that. They say, I love you, but just add the for now. I love you for now, okay? Like you could literally turn her off so much and the next day she's gone. That's just how it is. If a woman doesn't want to pick up your phone calls, they don't want to pick up your texts, she won't. It's just how it is. You need to constantly keep on impressing her. But you shouldn't want to keep on impressing her and forcing yourself to do that. You should already be doing that. And that should just be your normal, natural aura that you're giving off, you know? Like you should just be doing that through like, oh, I have $1 million. She's like, wow. You're like, oh, I have a six-pack. Wow. You're so impressive. Not because you wanted to impress her, but just because you did it for yourself. You want to be a whole person and then meet somebody. And you're doing this for yourself. You don't care if she likes it or not. You're doing it for yourself. Who cares about her, you know? Fuck her. Like, not actually, like, fuck. Not actually, like, you know what I mean? But finding purpose it's a slippery slope. It can be hard. Because you do one thing and then you won't like it and then you'll stop. And then you'll try another thing, you won't like it and then you stop. But you keep on trying to do things and eventually you will find what you love to do. I remember when I was, quick little story and then I'm gonna end the video because I think it's getting a little too long. Quick little story, I was working 2 jobs. I was working as a baker and I was working in a warehouse. And I did this for like 6 months. So I would wake up, go to work, wake up, go to work, go to work. I work from 4 a.m. all the way until, I wake up at 3:27 a.m. and I'll go to work at 4. And from 3 all the way to like